people come to be homeless in all kinds of ways.
The company I was working with, we installed software at banks, so we got kind of hit hard. And then they moved. I lost the house after I lost my second job. With the credit rating as well as the foreclosure, it was hard for me to get an apartment.
A relationship I was in, it was a very violent relationship. I had to go into a domestic violence shelter. And at that time, I didn't know that I was pregnant, and I was. And I ended up staying there for about 3 or 4 months.
With homelessness, there is a significant amount of fear, as you can imagine, because we serve families with children.
We had so many homeless children. It was just hard to believe. And the Impact Group actually participated in an effort that literally counted homeless.
People come in our office and they're on the verge of losing everything. Every foreclosure that happens in a community costs the community about $25,000 in lost tax revenue, additional services, housing services, you name it.
When I first got terminated, I sat with no benefits, no unemployment, and no income, you know, aside from side jobs that I do and you know, fixing things for people. I still had kids in college, and I had a house that was 5 months behind. That was my biggest worry. I mean, I've been in this house for 7 years, but a lot of me in this house, a lot of upgrading and all the rest of that.
Everyone that comes in, it becomes like a family. It was not only financial or health issues. His wife was in a coma for 6 months, and they lost 2 of their kids. The expenses of that accident and no income put them really behind.
There's no jobs for me. So while I'm desperately trying to find something to do, that mortgage was still running up. So I ended up letting Jan help me, and she got in touch with my mortgage lenders, and between the 3 of us, we hashed it out, and they really took good care of me in the end. What I'm doing now is retraining. So if I can survive 9 more months being in school, and I'll have changed careers, and I'm gonna seek out and try again.
I'm a single mom, 2 twins, a boy and a girl. I was tired of living in an apartment and needed something for my children. I spoke to Janet Tarrant, and she called me to come in to the First Time Homebuyer class. I took my children with me so they can also experience from start to finish.
We want to achieve the American dream. We have to really work hard at this. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a investment academy, so to speak, where we do all these different classes to make sure that the home ownership is maintained.
They taught me how to balance my budget. I've been able to save plus do a budget every month. We get to pay our debt. It allows us to pay our debt if we have debt.
We do practice that tough love. We don't have a handout. You have to commit to benchmarks and goals, and we hold people accountable.
They take the time to teach you what you need to know and to follow up with you and to take you through it from step 1 to step 10 to make sure everything is done properly. It's a very good program, and they make sure that everything that you need is there for you.
Strong community just doesn't fall from the heavens. The Impact Group has become, I would say, one of the most important groups in our county right now. This is a partnership of people that do the right thing for the right reasons in the right way.
When you build those strong, solid neighborhoods, you also are decreasing crime, gang activities, prostitution, graffiti, the whole 9 yards.
So much of what we do is just letting families, mothers and fathers know that we believe in them.
It's very important. I mean, the need is so big right now.
just being able to say, I live here, this is mine, I own this, eventually, hopefully, one day.
I'm 9 months in my home and I'm happy. So now let's move on to the next level of my life.